Cooking with the vegan zombie. Hey boy! Guys, I got my key ingredient. It wasn't easy, but I got it. Tonight, we're gonna work with some serious tofu, and it was worth the risk. Trust me. I went through some great perils to come up with this extra firm tofu. Maybe it's a little easier to get it where you're from, but I wanted to show you how to bake your very own. The amazing thing about tofu is it's got protein, but it also really likes to absorb a lot of different kind of flavors, especially if you press it, drain all that water off, and marinate it overnight. You can come up with some great recipes. Tonight, we're gonna bake it. It's gonna go really well in dishes like our fettuccine alfredo or any other real main dish that you wanna put a protein source in. Tofu. All right guys, let's get started with our marinade. What are we gonna need first? Veggie broth. 2 cups of it. We have a great recipe for your own homemade veggie broth. If you haven't seen it yet, you should really check it out. It's delicious. We're gonna need a 1/4 cup of onion, 2 cloves of chopped garlic, a teaspoon of sea salt, a tablespoon of sugar, 2 teaspoons of liquid smoke. That smells good. And a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm gonna whisk this all together. I don't have to worry too much about zombies these days because Indy lets me know whenever they're here. All we have to do is just cut this tofu right in half. Put it right in the marinade, cover it, put it in the fridge overnight. Man, I can't believe I've been standing here for 24 hours. Well, I just took our tofu out of the fridge. It's all ready to go. I have these 2 mini loaf pans that I'm gonna put them in. Okay, we're gonna pour half the broth in here, right up to the edge of the tofu. Try not to make a mess like me, guys. I'm gonna take 2 bay leaves, put 1 in each, and I'm gonna pop it in the oven at 350 degrees. Get them both in there. Now, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna cook it down so the marinade's about halfway. We're gonna flip them both over, cook it till it's completely gone. And it'll be nice and browned up and ready to eat. You can either refrigerate it, freeze it, or use it right away. All in all, this recipe takes about 2.5 to 3 hours. Make sure after you flip it, keep an eye on it every 15-20 minutes. Just make sure that that liquid didn't disappear and it starts to burn on you. And that's what you're dealing with. Let me show you what it looks like. At this point, you can literally pick it up and eat it. It's that good. Your very own homemade baked tofu recipe. If you like this recipe, make sure you check out all of our other recipes on our YouTube page, friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, or go to theveganzombie.com. This episode was brought to you by veganmeals.com, so make sure you go on over to their site and check them out. Well, I'm gonna go adventure for some new ingredients. Until next time, guys. Come on, Indy. Come on. Oh, look at him. Just look at him. Are you a puppy?